satisfying was this performance to see what Abby did tonight and kind of get her going this season?
Yeah, I mean, she was pretty efficient. Obviously, she missed the game against Marshall. We kind of pushed her a little bit against Murray State, but in practice we still kind of limit her reps. So for her to kind of get a flow in a short amount of time on the court and just to be that efficient, just good for her confidence. I think it just like we said, we try to think that we have some depth on the perimeter. So just her out there gives us a little bit more confidence. Whether she starts or comes off the bench, I don't know what happens and what continues with that, but really happy for her.
What will you need from her this year?
Just energy. I think we've got some kids who can shoot the ball on the perimeter, and she's someone like Jayla who will pick up the ball full court, and we really want to play a full court defense. Not something that Madison is comfortable with. Not something that really Laisha has done for us so far this year. So she just picks up the ball and can be a little disruptive, be a little gnat on the defensive end. She can shoot it when she gets it going, and she can get in the paint. And just gives us another perimeter player who can get in the paint and make plays. When Laisha drives, she's probably looking to score it. Abby can do a little bit of both, and Jayla's starting to learn to do both. So just gives us another player to gives us a paint touch, and then hopefully we have better shooting days than we do, from the perimeter. But yeah.
I mean, she can be that other point guard that you need too when you're getting out in transition, right?
Yeah, I mean, we really like JT and Mads pushing the ball up in transition. Obviously, Abby plays there, but we like Abby, and we really like Abby, Jayla, and Laisha running the wings in transition, and Mads and JT kicking to those. Then you got Cass trailing in, or Mads trailing in, Caitlin trailing in to shoot the three. But just gives us another dynamic in transition to get to the paint. And we try to preach all the time to those three, give us paint touches, let Madison and Cass shoot the ones in transition, and those three try to give us a paint touch in transition.
Katie, this week when we talked to you, you harped on defense a lot. How satisfied were you with the first half performance, and then in the second half, the slow start?
Yeah, first half was really good. I thought we were really locked in, engaged. I mean, they scored 9 in the first quarter. One's a bank three. Other one is a tough bounce off of a bad shot, and they get a putback. So 9 points there in the first quarter, and then holding them to 10 in the second. Kind of what we talked about. Did not like the way we started the third quarter, but that's basketball. We talk about it. It's sometimes, unfortunately, it's human nature to kind of let your foot off the gas, and we just talk about maturing as a basketball team. And making sure those moments don't happen. That's why the quick timeout. That's why the quick platoon sub. But, I thought that first group did a good job of responding there in the third quarter and finishing it off the right way.
Now, Janae, she hadn't been looking to score necessarily in the first couple games. Did you say something to her, or did she just take that upon herself to look to score the basketball more tonight?
Yeah, I think she's just a player that just kind of plays in the moment. I think she does what her team needs her to do, and today I think she found herself in transition a little bit, using her body against smaller guards. And then, they were sagging off of her. So she hit one jumper. She's got to be confident taking it, because teams are going to sag off her. We tell her all the time, like, you're in the gym, you work on it, trust it. And today she just was a little bit more aggressive offensively. That's Janae. I mean, she is who she is.
At one point, there was a technical foul called. Was that on you, or in the play-by-play was listed as bench?
That was on me.
Okay. What was
I plead the fifth. I can't say anything that'll...
Sort of, with all the points off turnovers, I believe it was 42, if I remember correctly. Is that sort of what you want the identity of this team to be, with that getting out in transition off of the turnovers?
Yeah, when we turn the ball, when we get teams that turn the ball over and they're live ball turnovers, I think we've got a lot of scorers in transition who can get to the basket, like we talked about with Laisha, Jayla, and Abby, and even Janae was really aggressive in transition that way. And then Mads and Cass kind of fill in and pick their spots, but we got our hands on some passes. Our length kind of bothered him. A lot of tough long shots that were tough for us to rebound, but I mean, 42 points off of 25 turnovers is pretty good, but we gotta keep getting better. Obviously, we gotta keep working.